Hey, this is Steve Stine from Guitarzoom, and we're going to be talking about a technique that I refer to as lift and shift. And this basically stems from the idea of bouncing your chords. So if you haven't seen the video on bouncing, I suggest you click on the link below and watch that video first. Now, these are great little tips for people that are learning how to play their open chords, but they're having a hard time making them fast enough or shifting back and forth between chords quick enough. Bouncing is a great place to start, so if you haven't seen that, please watch that first. Now, if you've gotten kind of used to bouncing and you've been practicing various different chords, then it's time to move on to the next thing, which is what I refer to as lift and shift. And basically what you're going to do, if you think about it, if I was going to move from D to G, okay, what I don't want to have happen is that I lift my fingers up and then I head over to the guitar and then I start rebuilding G again. Because, again, our enemy when it comes to guitar playing is usually time. We want to get from point A to point B as quickly and comfortably and accurately as possible. So if I'm moving from D to G, my goal is to lift those fingers up and then shift to the next shape, which is G, and then set it down. I don't want to go to G and then start building it because, again, by the time I've built it, chances are the song is already ahead of me, especially if I'm strumming, right? I don't want to go like this and then, try and build it as I'm playing. I want to have it already ready to go. So what lift and shift really is bouncing two different chords, right? You're bouncing D and you're bouncing G. You're practicing each one of these chords as you play, as the first video discusses. Now, all of these things and a million other things are discussed in my Open Chords guitar course, which there'll be a link for too that you can check out below. That'll make all of this chord learning so much easier for you with all kinds of different ideas and options and just practicing discussions, okay? So we've got our D chord here, and we've got our G chord, okay? And with that lifting and shifting idea, we can learn to move back and forth very quickly, okay, and accurately. So when we're playing, and that's what we're looking for. So once you've practiced your D and you've practiced your G and that sort of thing, then you start practicing common chords that go together by bouncing them back and forth, which is what I refer to as lift and shift. So hopefully that helps you a little bit in your practice. And again, if you're learning how to play open chords and you're struggling to a certain degree with what kind of guitar you're using or the picks or the strings or various techniques that we can practice and discuss, check out my guitar course on open chords and you'll find the link below. Take care.